Alright, my friends, welcome back. We got some more donation bonus leagues for you to do. Still have a sick gerbil here we're taking care of. Poor little Sammy.
Yes.
And if you watched the last video, or watched earlier in the stream, you would know we've been taking care of Sammy for the last day or two. He's pretty sick. Sammy is John's gerbil, Burnsy's brother, and we're trying our best with him. But, so... Yeah. Come on, Sammy. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to wake him up. You woke him up.
Aww.
You woke him up.
He's a happy guy.
Come on, bud. All right, bud. You gotta feel better.
Aww.
You
You
gotta feel
thirsty?
better. Let's see. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah.
Good. All right. So we're taking care of Sammy. He's what?
He was digging.
He was digging. So anyway, so we're doing a donation bonus league for kingnckbeard. This is Rakulbrand Breachanimator.
That is not
What language is
words.
that? En français?
No.
Probably français.
Yeah. Breachanimator.
Tu parles français?
Is Breachanimator.
Yeah.
That kind of sounds like maybe some slang word from down south or something.
Yeah. So basically what this deck
It's a car part.
is a different version of the Griselbrand Grizzle Shoal deck. Cuts the shoals and the kind of big dumb green cards. And instead plays Fury of the Horde as our way to combo and kind of finish our opponent off. As well as Emrakul the Aeons Torn. Oui, je parle français un peu. Emrakul the Aeons Torn, which goes with our Through the Breaches, obviously. Can also go with Vengeance. If you discard it with the trigger on the stack and then cast Vengeance, you can also Emrakul them too, which is pretty good. So, kind of a mishmash of that deck with a little of the Emrakul, Fury of the Horde. Better nut draws, less consistent kills. Fury requires you to exile 2 red cards to play it for free. A little more taxing than the shoals are, but the deck building constraints are a little easier overall. Otherwise, most of the same cards. The Lootings, we got our Goryo's Vengeances. And once again, our goal is to get a Griselbrand into play by any means necessary. Draw 7 to 14 cards. Attack, gain 7, hopefully draw 7 more cards. And then play a Fury of the Horde to get a new combat step. Do it again, repeat, do it again until they're dead. So, pretty simple. We got some Blood Moon's main deck to go with our basic swamps. We got Gemstone Caverns here, so for on the draw we can do some stuff like that. 2 Noxious Revival. I'm not a huge fan of this card. It is a card that is card disadvantage. And any fair matchup is going to be pretty bad. But it does make you a little more consistent, so we'll try that out. Can return Fury of the Horde to the top of your deck so you can draw it again. That's cool too. So Dan says, I think the card that cuts their life total down and Soul Spike. Well, Soul Spike is the double pitch, deal 4, gain 4. What's the card that cuts their life total down? Soul Spike is cool. There's not enough black cards for Soul Spike though. Gotta pitch 2. But yeah, Sideboard's got 4 Leyline of Sanctity against discard decks, Leyline of the Veil, etc., etc. 3 Pact of Negation. So we're trying to kill our opponent 1 turn, so we can use this to defend our combo for free. What a dumb card they printed. Bontu's Last Reckoning against creature decks. Pretty surprising card. We've lost 2 before. In spectacular fashion. Oh, look who's awake.
Yeah, he's like up. He was digging in the little
Hi, Sammy.
tray with all the...
Come on, Sammy. You gotta feel better, bud. Then we got Shattering Spree. And the last 2 cards here are pretty interesting. We have 2 copies of Chalice of the Void, which is weird. Because only 2. Chalice on 1 is pretty reasonable, and I like that we have all these Spirit Guides and stuff, but Faithless Looting is obviously very, very important to our deck. So I'm a little scared of that one. Someone posts Torgar, Famine Incarnate, Black 6, legendary creature. Additional cost to cast a spell, you can sacrifice a number of creatures. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each sacrifice this way. When it enters the battlefield, up to 1 target player's life total becomes half their starting life total rounded down. I don't get it. I want to cast it for black. I don't really get it.
Stimzo, new sub.
New sub Stimzo. What's your name? Where you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? Puppy name, please. Questions are in chat. Please answer those. Everyone, welcome our brand new sub to Pentad Prism. Also, if you're scared of graveyard hate, want to go straight to Through the Breach, that works too. Let's jump into the match here. Too much yakking.
Let's jump in. I like jumping in.
If you missed it, we played Bogglesworth's Kitty Whack deck. A version of Dirty Kitty went 3-2 in the last league. Spoilers. Oops, sorry. I mean, we played a league and everyone knows you go 3-2, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not even a spoiler.
I want to know the last time you didn't go 3-2 in a league.
Probably when I 0-5'd.
Probably.
Here we go. Griselbrand time. This deck is capable of some pretty filthy draws. I could probably win on turn 1 with the right hand, which is pretty cool. So let's do that. With haste, it puts them to 10, attacks them to 3. Yeah, I don't know. Emrakul just seems sweet. I think that's pretty good. Not a lot of pieces, but a lot of ways to find them, and we're on the play, so looting's great.
Looting is great.
Okay. Griselbrand, Bloodstained Mire. So we draw Vengeance. They're probably dead on turn 2. And they're not going to interact at all because they're playing Valakut. Probably one of our best possible matchups. So, feels good.
Give me sugar.
Well,
In water.
you have a red card that you can exile
It's true. I do.
to itself. I mean, well, not to itself, but
Thankfully, again, our opponent's not going to kill us before turn 4 or 5. So,
here comes Secure Tribuilder or something. Farsi. Same thing.
all right. Stimzo is Will from Boston, but in DC for school.
Sweet.
Favorite card: Snapcaster or Huntmaster. Favorite deck is Jund in Modern. Puppy name Maverick.
I like that
Sweet.
Snapcaster and Huntmaster.
So, I think that if we were looking to, like, if we were scared of their next turn, we were scared of them interacting or scared of them killing us, we'd be more inclined to, like, maybe cast Looting and try and find a Vengeance this turn. But our opponent is going to do basically nothing of relevance next turn. I'd rather flashback Looting now and then have the ability to Looting next turn if we miss. So we're not in a huge rush here. There's also extra red card in hand, and we really need that too. So
I was going to say the red card thing was what I was.
I think Temple of Malice is a little too
Template,
slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you have a lot of looks next turn. Does Valakut ever run main deck relics? I mean, extremely rarely.
I know that card.
Alright, so now we're going to try and win next turn for
That
sure.
card won a Pro Tour.
It did. Not in the deck you would think, though.
So not in this deck.
Correct.
But not in Elves.
Nope.
It was
I
in...
believe it was the Vitsugazi, like Gazi Glare. It's like a green-white mid-range deck in Ravnica Standard. Alright, so let's start on...
You're right, I never would have guessed that.
They have 5, 6... They have 7. They have Scape Shift, we're dead. Yeah, let's just Faithless Looting. Start. Sweet. Okay, so we're going to discard 2 non-red cards. Because now we just want to have red cards for our thingy. And we're going to copy kill our opponent. Nice and easy. Casual turn 4 kill against a deck with no interaction at all. Life is easy.
What does Fury of the Horde do?
We just talked about this.
Additional combat phase. Okay.
Pay 7. Pay 7. Let's go Blood Moon. I guess maybe we don't want to reveal Blood Moon to them.
A reunion or two. You have 3 reunions in hand.
Can we Spirit Guide, Spirit Guide, Spirit Guide, Ritual, Ritual, Through the Breach, Emrakul. First style points. Thank you very much.
Can't you splice it?
I can. Hello, Governor. Bring back Killer Bees or the Burnsy Rat attack deck. The Burnsy deck is on... It's in the queue. We're going to work on that one.
It's a work in progress. A masterpiece.
Alright, so... I suppose... They don't really interact very well. They can't really do much against our spells. They might have Graveyard Hate. It's interesting that I don't even know if we want Blood Moon against them. We didn't show it to them.
Huh.
Like, I don't think you want Leyline. Normally it's a card that's good against them, but like it's not really our plan.
I was gonna say, isn't Leyline like
We're just
one
like-
that stopped them from?
But it's just off plan against them, you know, like they're not gonna interact with us. Like we're just gonna kill, we're just faster than them in every way. So why bring in this card to
Sure,
muck up
why
our
dumb down our?
Yeah, why muck up our draws, you know?
Got it.
So I think I want the prisms. In case they have Graveyard Hate. I want to cut like a Cathartic. So this version of the deck is playing Fury of the Horde as its way to keep going, rather than Nourishing Shoal. I think we're gonna cut all the Cathartics actually.
I have to try.
Actually, I don't like Noxious Revival very much either. This is fine though. Wait, what? We were playing 61?
No, you weren't. Yeah, you were.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
That's a deck building travesty. 60. Oh, wait. So
No.
I have to play 61 because there's.
Yes.
Wow. Don't ever do that. Unless you have a really, really good reason to. And you probably don't. So don't ever do that. Wow.
Maybe it was a.
Wish I had noticed that before in the deck.
It's okay. You leave him alone. He's my baby.
Oh, okay. It's fine. Nicole's taking care of Sammy.
I'm always gonna take
Yes, I agree. Noxious Revival is not ideal in this matchup.
Sammy's my buddy.
61 card deck.
I
Best
cannot
deck.
let anything happen to Sammy.
This hand is.
Not great.
I mean, it's one like discard effect away from being great.
Yes.
It's one through the breach from being great. I'm gonna keep.
Sure.
I'm gonna draw like.
You're definitely in a dry.
Right. No search is good. Search enables their possible.
I
turn
told
four.
you. I called it. I called it. Y'all hear me?
It might have actually been interesting to not looting
Uh-huh.
and just say go, play a Prism on 2, and then do the looting and the vengeance all on the same turn, so they can't play a relic or something. This might have actually been a mistake.
I feel like they would have played their relic right away.
I'm just gonna dump the Prism. We're not really in Prism mode here.
Not anymore.
Right. Well, they could just play relic on turn 1, sure.
Yeah.
But like if they draw,
I feel like they play relic.
if they have some sort of graveyard hate in some way, and they're deciding between playing graveyard hate or playing a ramp spell,
Yes.
it would inform them to play the ramp spell instead, maybe. But
Yeah, but they didn't play anything, which means
Yeah.
to me, I mean, what can they have?
-3 Karn, the burden is on you to prove to me why 61 is good. It's not about why it's us proving to you why it's not bad. You need to prove us why it's good. Why is it better than 60? Nicole from the future.
That's me. I'm awesome. What can I say?
Are you
I am. I'm a gerbil doctor.
a
I
doctor?
I see the future.
The future.
I make tacos.
The future.
I really want tacos. I'm hungry.
Well,
No, I have my post.
what are you gonna do tonight? Stay up all night with Sammy again?
Probably. I need to make him feel. He needs to feel better. You don't like. I mean, you understand, but like, John is like beside himself upset over this.
Ever been turned 2 before?
Sounds hot.
Yes, I'm coming on to you.
That's a good pickup line.
So hey, ever been turned 2 before?
You're making me blush.
Alright, let's go. No surgical, please. Oh, there it is. This is easy. Another combat step. Another combat step. Blah, 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 blah. I can do whatever I want. Fury of the Horde. Fury of the Horde. Blah, 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 blah. Da, 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 da. What was the pickup line? It was, you ever been turned 2 before?
Turn 2 and...
Yep. That was fun. What was that, like 6 minutes? Let's go.
For
All right.
2 games.
2 games, 6 minutes. Bam, bam, bingo, bongo. No stopping to smell the roses here. Did I get married?
Did you get married?
Wasn't supposed to talk about that one.
We're strongly considering getting married in Vegas.
Yeah.
For SCG, whatever, SCG Open down there.
Yes.
Because why not? Do you keep this?
If we had a vengeance, looting, spirit guide, ritual. Like, if we had a vengeance, this hand is no. We need one more mana.
Yeah, you need one more
Yeah,
mana.
we're sure mulligan.
Okay.
This is silly.
Okay.
Sure. And it's not particularly good, but turn 2 Blood Moon can punk some people out. I think I want to draw that. I'll turn 1 Blood Moon, actually.
Yeah, can't you Bloodstained Mire Ritual?
Yeah, we're going to top this. No, we need to fetch for turn 1 Blood Moon.
Oh.
But I want this card, though.
So does that mean we're not going to turn 1 Blood Moon?
No, I think we should turn 1 Blood Moon and whatever. Doesn't matter.
We'll find another card.
Oh, wait. I can Gemstone Caverns. Duh.
Oh.
I'm a dum-dum.
That works. Do that. That other thing that you said.
Oh, but no, but I need to fetch a swamp. I'm so dumb. That's fine. We have Manamorphose.
Yeah.
How many of those do we have? I might just ponder this game. I can undo that, right? Yes, I can. All right. I'm stupid. We have 1 Manamorphose. All right. Yeah, we got to get swamp. I'm an idiot. We got to get swamp first. So
I don't know what's going on right now.
yeah, I mean, it's honestly is fine because like we can draw the Whisper like I wanted to.
Sure.
But I probably should have just fetched swamp and just fired off a turn 1 moon. Oopsie.
Yeah, Sammy's not feeling good.
That 61st card, you know, really gives you the oomph you need. How many more leagues will I do today? Well, we're about 7 hours in. This might be the last one.
Jim turn 2 Davis. I think that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, turn 2 moon on the play is still insanely good. So it also requires us to use 1 less ritual effect, so that's kind of nice. Ooh. Mishra's Bauble. I imagine they're weak to Blood Moon. That is the scary part. Does our opponent have the read on Blood Moon? We did exile Spirit Guide, then put it back in our hand, which is pretty telling. We might have thrown this one away. Nope, we're good. And they're playing Shadow. They can't play a threat.
They're gonna take your Blood
I don't want to ever hear you say ever again that I don't get punished if I screw up.
Waka waka.
Maximum punishment.
You're just gonna like draw that card. You're gonna get a swamp. You're gonna draw another whatever blood.
I'm not
moon.
getting swamped now. We're just gonna get Blood Crypt.
Sure, that's whatever.
Sometimes
now you're gonna draw blood.
you
moon.
get punished. You know, this is fine. We're still doing stuff.
Do all the stuff.
Waka waka. Clemson.
16 months.
What's up, my friend? Delver of Secrets. How do you put Mishra's Bauble in your Delver of Secrets deck? They gotta have like 18 spells in their deck, if that. Okay, so
That's big.
if we can draw
Uh-huh.
a Goryo's Vengeance,
Uh-huh.
they're dead.
Okay. So do that.
Tilt. All right. So now, I guess we're gonna keep the Emrakul. I think we just pitch the.
The ritual and the reunion, maybe?
Yeah, because I don't want to cast Reunion into their possible like stubborn denial. That just hurts too bad. So let's ship the Reunion.
And we have enough mana
And then like
stuff
Ritual is
for it.
just worse than Spirit Guide. Manamorphose is also pretty bad.
But at least it replaces, so...
But like, why not just discard it and get a different card anyway? You know?
Sure, I guess so.
Nah, the move's been delayed, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fine. That's up to you.
This way we can still draw a Goryo's Vengeance too. So you have Spirit Guide, Manamorphose for
Your
black.
streams aren't available to re-watch offline? Or is that like subs only, maybe?
It might be subs only. You got to sub.
Gots to.
Discard
I mean,
Ritual.
you literally just discarded a reunion and a ritual.
Yeah, now I think I want it because I just don't have anything else. So
Sure.
we have a looting to flashback, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what they do.
Okay.
The Spirit Guide better than Manamorphose? No. Alright. I mean, this is like not the end of the world, but it's not great. Yes, many of my videos, my streams go up on YouTube. So if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, check that out. And if you're watching on YouTube, hello to the future. Do you have flying cars yet? Tomorrowland.
We were just in Tomorrowland.
Yep.
That was fun. I rocked the Buzz Lightyear game.
You did. Nicole trashed me and John.
Combined.
Yeah, like our combined score was like 1/5 of Nicole's score. It's a game where you're on a ride, you like shoot it like this stuff.
Yeah. And for some, it's actually the best I've ever done on that ride, though.
Was it the laser one or the
laser one.
Okay, yeah, because that one's really hard.
Yes.
All right, so they probably have a stubborn denial too, because why wouldn't they?
But, well, their stubborn denial is they don't have a 4 or greater or whatever, so you can just pay, right?
We pay 1, but we don't have 1 to pay. Most likely, we're gonna Cathartic and try and draw a Goryo's Vengeance and cast it. Oh, I didn't keep Spirit Guide.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect them to play 2 things like this, so that's a tilt, kind of. Let's see what they do here. Okay, that's something. They probably are in trouble, but let's see. Trigger them a stack. Ah, I'm so dumb.
Yeah, that discards...
Okay, so this is part of the cost.
Yes.
It works with Faithless Looting. It does not work with Cathartic Reunion. So I just screwed up. That's just me punting the game away. I don't think it actually matters. We don't know how many plays anyway. But I shouldn't have kept the Emrakul with the Cathartic. That's my fault. So basically how it works is with Faithless Looting, you draw the Emrakul, or you draw your 2 new cards, then discard. Then the trigger goes on the stack. So if you've drawn a Goryo's Vengeance, you can target the Emrakul before the trigger resolves. In this case, the discard is part of the cost of the spell, not the resolution. So we play the spell, pay the extra cost, and the trigger goes on top of the spell before it resolves. So now we're just super decks. We lost our Griselbrand too. So probably no outs here. Yeah, that figures. I guess we could just draw another discard effect.
Yeah, any
so
way to discard.
we've lost 2 lootings already, but
You'll be alright.
Teamer Battle Rage. I have 10, 15. Yeah, we're dead.
You're dead.
Okay. I mean, we obviously, if we played turn 1 Blood Moon in that game, we actually just, they never cast a spell and win the game. So, I'm counting that one as a win.
That's okay.
Despite the Waka Waka there.
Get right back in there. 61 cards.
I think we want these 2 chalices.
Yeah. Sammy not feeling good. I'm snuggling Sammy. That's why I keep looking down. I'm looking at my little buddy. He's napping in my hands right now on my tummy. My poor little guy. John is beside himself upset, so I need to do whatever I can to make this little guy feel better.
Ley lines. I just hate ley lines so much.
I know you do.
We have like turn 1 chalice possible. Like on the draw, maybe we want them, but I feel like on the play, like whatever. What's up, Brown Eye?
Captain. Brown Eye.
New sub, Brown Eye. What's your name? Where you from? How long you playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? Puppy name, please. This is a pretty easy keep.
Yes, I agree. Do you? I was trying to figure out if you turn 1 like the Reunion, so you could just turn 2 the Vengeance.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is that like
If they run a Graveyard Hate.
they have Graveyard Hate, they have discard spells, like.
Sure.
And the problem is, what else do I discard?
Probably Nice Whisper. Nice Whisper.
But like the thing is, like, so then they cast discard spell and take my vengeance, and I have actual nothing. I have the cards that I draw off of it.
I mean, the thing is, you're playing.
I think I actually, this is what I want to do.
5
I'm
cards.
gonna discard this mountain. We're drawing 3 cards. We're probably gonna draw a mana source, and I want this Nice Whisper in my hand if things go wrong. We didn't draw a mana source.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, but our hand is still fine.
Oh, well, right now I'm taking care of my Sammy boy. So he's all I really care about.
Brown Eye is Aaron from Milwaukee. Started playing during Tempest, stopped after Kamigawa. Extended Psychotog, puppy name Butkus. Sweet. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it. Swamp.
Inquisition.
If they don't take Vengeance, they probably have Surgical. Okay. Land. I think my line is still correct. We've drawn 4 cards and no mana sources. You can't throw away resources in a matchup like this.
How many lands are you playing?
It's like 18 or something. And 4 Spirit Guides, you know, like...
Sure.
Like, you can't afford to just chuck... Like, if we discarded the Night Whisperer and just drew 2 lands, like, we'd probably never ever win.
We're not sure exactly what's wrong with Sammy. We think it's... We're pretty sure it's a stomach issue. That's why we've been feeding him... Hand feeding him peas and lettuce. And I went out to the store special for him and making sure he drinks and does his thing.
Yeah, the problem is that
Taking good care of my buddy.
we're hoping it's just, like, some sort of intestinal issue, and we can kind of clear it.
Yeah.
If it's something like a
Like
tumor...
he can pass it out.
Yeah, if it's something like a
from him.
tumor, then...
Yeah.
It's not good. Took Night... See, they took the Whisper. They valued it over all these cards in my hand.
I think it seems like it might be a tummy problem. Yeah. That's why. They can also see into the future.
Yeah, clearly.
I still play it. I mean, I guess your Blood Moon's like next to worthless since they're basic, but
Right.
that's the only thing I'd want to play it for, I guess. Or if you draw another Night
Right.
Sorcerer.
I know. I watch my cards discard to looting.
Or if you just draw another Vengeance.
Great. Yeah, so Chuck game 1. Matchup seems pretty tough, honestly. They just have like a million Thoughtseizes and Stubborn Denials. And I assume Graveyard Hate also, but Typically, Death Shadow is pretty good against the various combo decks of the format.
What the hell is that?
Come on. Look, it's a land.
Yeah, cool. That's great.
I feel like you could still win this game. Stop being crazy.
They're not playing any more spells. They have 4 cards in hand. At least one of them is a Stubborn Denial. And we can't cast anything. Wish we cast that Blood Moon on turn 1. What's up, Headshot? Alright, we're 1-1. I mean, I threw away that game 1. I'm not sure if we would have won game 2 and 3, regardless. But obviously, it's pretty bad to throw away a turn 1 Blood Moon just on the oopsie.
Everybody. That's okay, Jim.
Oopsie.
It's too bad you can't change your 61 cards right now.
Yeah. It is too bad. Don't play 61 cards. Just cut a Noxious Revival. It's not that hard. You know? If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. That's Nicole.
Hi.
We're taking care of Sammy.
Oh, Sammy wants to say hi. Hi. He's awake.
Hi, Sammy.
You say hi, bud?
Oh, he's not looking so good. Come on, bud. You can do
You
it.
need to stop
You
saying
can do it.
that.
I'm trying to encourage him. Wanted to be like, I'm doing fine. Leave me alone. There's Sammy. Sammy is John's gerbil and Bertie's brother. We're trying to take care of him. He's pretty sick. So.
He says hi, everybody. Oh.
Hi, everybody.
Oh. You're pulling on me, huh? Is that what you're doing?
How did you get here?
I love
We're in
you.
the contest. Yeah, we lost.
What's a punt? A punt is when you make a really bad play and throw a game away. And honestly, it doesn't make much sense as far as like football goes. In football, when you punt, you just didn't complete a play and you're just giving the ball back to them.
Yeah, you're giving them back the ball.
It's not like it's a mistake. It's just like just part of the game. Whereas a punt is like a grievous error.
I mean, it's probably the closest thing in sports to that, like a giveaway or something. But like you punted, you gave they. It's not technically a giveaway, but it's like you're punting. It's a bad thing. Oh, excuse me. Well,
I mean, it's
you
not
can't Cathartic
it's not
Reunion
giving
with
back the
Emrakul.
ball so they can win with it. It's we couldn't complete on 4th down or on 3rd down.
Yeah.
So now we're going to
So
punt
you
the ball.
blew your chance at winning.
But it's also like, so we're going to. I mean, like I feel like going forward on 4th down and not making it is like more of a punt. You know, like in the Magic terminology. All right, let's
What did you choose?
I feel like we don't get any Fury of the Horde here because we're kind of going for Emrakul. So I'm gonna dump the Fury. I guess we have Cathartic and Vengeance. So we don't really need Through the Breach either. We just need lands. We can do it on turn 3. I'm not really thrilled about this.
Sammy salad.
A Sammy salad. Now you're gonna eat him.
No. Everybody knows
Show Sammy salad.
Sammy salad. He's in his little lettuce bed.
He wants out.
he like kind of does.
What is this? Mountain Eldrazi? Chalice? Sure. Our hand is Chalice proof. We got turn 3 Emrakul attack.
Wait, what?
Nope, we have we have 4 mana, but we don't have black.
No. So you can't.
Just ship, get it next turn. But again, a punt is not illegally dumping the puck. A punt is a strategic decision you make to better your defensive position. You know, like Alright, so no Thought-Knots here. Oh, sweet, we're good. They're dead. They're dead. They're dead. They're dead. Dead.
Your opponent also says, "Wow, big fan."
Oh, that's nice. Hi, opponent. How you doing?
You ask your opponent if they've ever been turn 2'd before.
It's turn 3. But yeah. Ever been turn 2 before?
You're so creepy.
Discard Emrakul and land. Trigger on the stack. Goryo's Vengeance. Like, I feel like an interception is more like a punt. Like a punt in Magic. Like, you screwed up and they got the ball.
So,
you know?
What are you going to call it then?
Well, I know. I'm saying that I think that the slang comes from a bad place. It's not a well done slang. Alright, so some sort of Eldrazi deck playing Chalice the Void. We're going to bring in our Bontu's Last Reckoning. Now, I think we're a little scared of Graveyard Hate. We're going to bring in these Prisms. We're going to cut the Revivals. I don't want Blood Moon. They're playing red anyway. Like, I just don't think it's really worth it. That's 61, so 61 cards. Yay. Right, Fumble is also good. I think Fumble makes a lot more sense than
Because you can recover your own fumbles.
Right, and like a fumble is like, well, you done screwed up. You might still win, but you done screwed up.
Well, that's a punt too.
Red Prison? They're playing Eternal Scourge and Eldrazi cards. They're not playing Prison. Oh, you think it's like the... No, because they didn't play snow-covered lands. They played Eldrazi Temple. They're just like the Colorless Eldrazi deck with red.
There you go, buddy. You keep
Oh, Marduk. You're not going to bother me. This is what I do for a living. Come say hi next time. I'd be happy to sign your goblins. Blood Fumble.
Yeah, well, you'll be going back to Dallas in a couple months. Right?
Folks want to know a dirty secret?
Ooh.
You folks want to know a dirty secret? Nicole and I are Jets fans.
Hold on.
Oh, I can't do that.
Never seen this before in my life. Watch this. Vince Wilfork is going to throw Brandon Moore back into his quarterback. He's going to.
This is what it's like to be a Jets fan. Just like that. That's what it feels like. I know. It's not a good thing.
Listen.
But Nicole and I are Jets fans. That's our life. Is he eating any more lettuce?
He was chewing on it. He's done now.
Give
Yeah, a little bit of water.
Give him some more water.
You just had water.
Drink more water, Sammy. For the love of God, drink more water.
He's like, get that out of me. Like, he's got like a... His face is all wet. It's okay, Sammy. You listen to that cranky old man. I'll take care of you.
I will probably be at the Dallas Open in October, yes. I'll be at most of the Opens for the rest of the year. I will not be in Baltimore this weekend, though, because I will be going to the RBTQ.
Yeah.
Lucky Al, we know.
We're well aware.
We know.
I actually work as a bartender, and I watch the worst of the worst over and over again on a TV. And I'm just like, why do they have to keep showing this?
He enjoys rice. I like rice, too.
Oh, I do too. I was going to make rice with our tacos.
I like rice. He enjoys rice. What's your name? Where you from? How long you playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? A favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? Puppy name, please. But they're not in control of the outcome. You are, because your team plays defense. Like, that's assuming that like defense is just like, you know, pegs in the road you have to run through. You know, like you play good defense, you win anyway. It's bad slang. Just deal with it. All right.
The other mountain.
I mean, I want lands to go turn 4 through the Breach Emrakul because they have Graveyard Hate also.
Oh.
I kind of want Nice Whisper too, though.
Yeah, I'm still getting rid of
I think
it.
it's Fury, honestly.
Seriously?
Yeah. I think we're much more likely to go through the Breach Emrakul this game than Vengeance Griselbrand.
You think you'll be able to ramp up to that in time?
Yeah, I guess we. I guess
I
if we're-
mean, because you got the Temple turn 1.
if we're
like,
if we're for sure casting Whisper on 2, maybe we can just discard the land because we're likely to draw a land in our next few draws.
mhm.
But
I mean, you do you.
yeah, I'm with this Fury.
Okay.
What's up, Bags?
My favorite best of the best was that guy on the Bengals, that Simpson, I think his name was. He did like that flip into the end zone over the defender. Do you remember that? So good.
J Bags. You've subbed before. I mean, that name sounds familiar. J Bags, have you subbed before? He who enjoys rice is Ryan from Eastern Pennsylvania. Favorite deck is Esper Control Modern. Playing since Theros. Favorite card Psionic Blast. Bang. I'll be named Jace.
Okay.
You know what Psionic Blast is?
No, but I know it starts with a P.
Yes. It is the blue char.
Is that the thing that deals 4 and deals 2 to you?
You're right. Resub. Ooh, I think we're gonna rock this prism. And if they have to have Thought Not Seer.
Ah,
or their-
see,
or their deck.
J-Bags subbed after we played at the store in Georgia.
Awesome.
Jim, you have a better memory than I do.
How about that? Alright, don't have Thought Not Seer. And even if they have it, they take through the breach, and we're still drawing Night's Whisper to get our Griselbrand back. So just be looking at Thought Not Seer. Yeah. Alright. So they have to take through the breach. So they could take Emrakul, but and then we get to Night's Whisper. We have 4 mana after we whisper
You're
next
gonna
turn.
be at 8.
So we'll have what?
You're going to be... Oh, no, you're not going to be at 8. Sorry, you're going to be at 12.
Yeah. We're dead to a Smasher.
You did do a smash. Yes.
But I mean, like,
I was doing smasher math there.
yeah, we have a number of we're looking at like 3+ cards, probably.
Okay. Maybe we can just like draw a through the breach. Make things easy, right?
Sure.
That'd be nice.
Like that one right there.
Don't die.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Thanks, Dots. Appreciate that.
Welcome.
I mean, running perfects would kill our opponent if we flashback looting into like Simian Spirit Guide, Gore's Vengeance. But I think we're more likely to fade a Smasher next turn than we are to have running perfects. So Cash to the Monkey. That doesn't matter. I wasted all our prison mana. It cuts off a lot of our outs.
I'm kicking things.
Are you smashing stuff?
Yeah.
Ah, I drew a land.
No smashy. No.
No, they have it.
No, they don't. They have another thought knot.
That's not that bad, actually.
3.
Ooh.
Reshaper.
Powerful card you've played there. What's up, Lobmancer? What?
What?
Why are you making noises?
I didn't make noises.
You're
That
like
wasn't me.
You're like breathing. You're like... Yeah, it does not matter, Reshaper. One of my favorite things on coverage was Patrick Sullivan commentating whenever Todd Stevens would go natural Tron on turn 3, Matter Shaper, go. almost cast Griselbrand.
Yeah, I actually was looking at that. I was like, we're at 7, I think, right?
Well, I mean, this has got to be a good looting.
It's going to be great looting.
Yes, it is. We got to kill them, though.
Yes.
So we have to do Griselbrand them, because we could Emrakul them, and they just leave Thought Knot in play, and then flip a card off Matter Shaper and kill us anyway.
Sure.
Also, we don't have a second red card for Fury that
We
word.
do not have a second card.
It's like a red card, we're fine, but okay. So we're gonna discard Griselbrand, Pentad Prism, I guess.
Sure. And then when you Vengeance back.
We gotta find a red card in our top 7.
Yes.
Assuming no surgical extraction. I don't like this. This pause is taking too long. Don't do it. We did it! What's up, Maverick Girl?
Hi, Maverick Girl. We met Maverick Girl, right?
Yep, in Orlando.
I remember.
I got a big 7 here. Big 7.
I know we only met in passing. I was entertaining the 7-year-old.
What? Dismember? That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Is this game 1?
This is game 2.
They have dismembers?
Yeah. And they're gonna win because of it. Because we're not at like 6. We're at 2.
It's really funny.
That is unreal. It's got to be that exact scenario for that to be good. You have to literally be between 1 and 6 life. No, 1 and 5 life. And doing exactly Griselbrand.
You did it. You let them get there.
Yeah.
You helped them.
I sure did.
Smallest
That was a Burnsy sized Griselburnsy.
That was a little Griselburnsy.
All right, let's get him.
I enjoyed that.
I did not enjoy that. I am mad.
It's because you're a cranky old man.
I am. You know why I'm a cranky old man?
Because you got 3 hours.
Because that happens. Because things like that happen. And the 3 hours of sleep I got. Because we were taking care of little Sammy here. Come on, Sammy.
He's sleepy. He does already feel a little bit better.
And Griselbear. Serum powder. Oh my god. Thank god that doesn't really matter against us. They've had a nut serum powder. They serum powdered 3 Eternal Scourges. I actually like our opponent's deck a lot, honestly.
You played it the one time.
Yes. They hit 3 Eternal Scourge. They still have Dismember in their deck, too. And they hit Gemstone Caverns. I mean, Lobmancer, it's not exactly a science, you know, like... Something wrong with the stomach, we hope it's not a tumor. It's as simple as that.
In the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
We're rolled up for turn 2 here. Turn 3, I mean. Unless they have Graveyard 8. Which is possible.
So, were you discarding Swamp through the breach?
I would like to keep the Through the Breach, just in case.
I feel like you'd rather keep the Night's Whisperer just in case.
No, resub. That's the thing I want
Street
both.
Babies,
Baby
hey,
And the mana.
babies take 10 months. Just putting it out there. So this is not.
I actually think I don't want the second. I don't want the looting, obviously. All right, I'll dump through the breach. Swamp.
That's what
We'll
I
try
said.
it. We'll try it your way.
Yay!
Because we're gonna go for it with discarding this anyway. So
I like doing things my way.
not Matter Shaper. Anything Matter Shaper, please don't. No. Anything but. Please. No. 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 Oh, okay.
Way to dodge that matter reshaper.
How about a Simian Spirit Guide?
Let's do it.
Not good enough.
Not good enough?
Not good enough.
Not enough black.
Correct.
Alright, well.
We have a second looting.
Before you play that, yeah. Just play before you play the land, don't you want to play
The looting?
Yeah.
We're trying to cast Nexus. We need this is for turn 3. Turn 3 looting into Vengeance.
Ah.
Just hope they don't have stupid Thought Knot Seer like they always do. They exiled one. Ugh. Rituals are loose.
What's that worth 2 life?
Rituals are loose, caboose. No Thought Knot Seer. No Thought Knot Seer. No Thought Knot Seer. No Thought Knot Seer. I don't like Thought Knot Seer. You don't like Thought Knot Seer. We hate Thought Knot Seer. God damn it, they have Thought Knot Seer. I hate Thought Knot Seer. God damn.
It's only 3. It's still only 3.
Okay. How do you feel about your permanents, opponent? Do you like them? Do they make you feel good?
Tell them to not get too attached.
Don't get too attached to them. Because your permanents are mine. Bontu's Last Reckoning. Discard Emrakul, and I suppose Ritual is the worst card in our hand. We haven't actually won yet. This is only 15 and some permanents.
Yeah, I mean, they have those Eternal Scourges back in exile where they can...
Nope. They go to the graveyard. If they're targeted, they go to the exile.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
I thought they would go back in. You win.
2 and 1.
You did it.
And we probably punted our other match. So, if you're sitting and welcome to the stream, my name's Jim Davis.
Once or twice.
That's Nicole. We're taking care of Sammy. And we're doing a donation bonus league for kingnckbeard. This is Rakulbrand Breachanimator.
Dude.
I did not name this deck. This is kingnckbeard's deck, but we're playing it. We're 2 and 1. I like some of the things that are happening here compared to the other Griselbrand deck. I like the Through the Breach Emrakul angle as a backup plan in the main deck. It's kind of cool. The 3/2 Dream is alive. Don't ever play 61 unless you have a good reason to.
Don't touch the spaghetti.
What?
I don't know.
Spaghetti?
Yes, you're Emrakul.
Spaghetti monster.
Do not touch
I like spaghetti.
the spaghetti. John loves Emrakul too.
Yes.
Emrakul's attacked us a couple of times. Mohegan Sun and...
Yes. Yes, there's a pretty cool... Here, I'll show you.
Wasn't there another...
This is Emrakul at Mohegan Sun. It's a casino here in Connecticut. We call this Emrakul whenever we walk by it. It's pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet.
I like Emrakul.
Yes, we throw coins into it.
Yes. Pinterest.
Yeah, you're not going to make that.
There it is. Pretty cool.
It's the right coloring and everything. She's like reddish blue, purple.
Yep. Alright, let's go.
A little bit of pink sometimes.
You know what I want to do? I want to turn 1 someone this league. That too much to ask?
Probably. Gonti's still legal?
Every card's still legal. Their cards are legal for actual
goodness.
ever.
Yeah, I used to go to Atlantic City all the time for New Year's. That was a lot of fun. Used to go with my fam. Jim and I are boring. We stay home on New Year's.
I mean, having a kid does that a little bit.
We went to BMO's
Yeah, that's true.
last year.
Yeah. I drank a lot, didn't I? Had a great time. Played games and drank and were merry. Ooh, humans.
That's good. There was one night when we first started dating. I came over here. I think it was after the ball drop though, and I think you were hanging out with like
It was
Lapine and
Bimo on the Pine. We were playing
Mario
like
Kart.
playing Mario Kart and like seeing it. That was a pretty lame New Year's.
Oh man. Whatever. I
mean, all these rituals are just so bad anyway. that was Noxious Revival, drip it.
You don't want to like put Faithless Looting on top of your library to draw it or anything.
Ooh, hello Blood Moon. And through the breach, so any ritual effect,
I mean, they do
there's
have
dead.
a vial, but oh sure.
Yeah, any ritual effect, there's dead. Otherwise, we're just casting Blood Moon next turn, and
Yeah.
probably killing them the following turn.
It's an ugly Aether vial.
It is an ugly Aether vial, right?
Like I don't even get it. It's like a guy with a lot of eyes.
I mean, it is a vial,
It is a vial
but
of Aether.
the boot.
Boots.
Well, we are drawing to any copy of Goryo's Vengeance. We have Blood Moon to lock them to one spell a turn, and then we have Through the Breach Evercool in our hand. So it's Memnarch.
What is Memnarch?
It's not Memnarch. Is Memnarch like the big robot dude?
I mean, he looks like he might be a robot. He
Oh,
might be
look
like a
at his
cyborg.
face.
Yeah.
A cyborg. Yeah, isn't Memnarch a big robot dude? God damn it, we had him all set up. I agree. I've won multiple games after getting hit by Emrakul by like sneak and show and stuff.
Yeah, I've won quite a few.
All right. Well, they're on Vial or Bust now, which will slow them down considerably. And now we are just drawing to any Through the Breach, any. Oh my God! They drew the planes. Can you believe the nerve of these people?
Look, they're still casting things.
They drew the planes. One plane's one island.
So maybe they don't have
I
the
want them
island.
dead now.
Well,
Reflector
it's funny
Mage.
because they don't need the island then, at least for... I mean, the mountain for
Thalia.
Mantis Rider.
Come
They
on.
have the island, too.
Goryo's Vengeance. God, that's cool. Comes in untapped. Oh.
So flashback, Faithless
It's a
Looting.
4-mana looting.
Well, play your thing.
I mean, now we're like now they have Reflector Mage and Vial. Now we actually just can't win. We can't like they're just gonna bounce the creature we put into play.
We'll figure it out.
I mean, we can't win.
Dig.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
You're happy now? Oh, you're happy?
Keep going.
Oh, you're happy.
Don't stop.
I'm glad you're happy.
Good. You should be concerned with my happiness.
Yeah. Real concerned. Folks, you can welcome to the stream. Hi. Make sure you follow the stream. If you haven't followed, make sure you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you follow on there. Donation Bonus League. Rakulbrand Breachanimator for kingnckbeard. Yeah, I mean, we just can't beat Reflector Mage.
2. That, it's not a trigger, you just have to do it.
Too grumpy. Too grumpy.
He is a pretty grumpy
I'm
old
just getting
man.
started. 2, 4, 5. I don't see a way to win. Realistically. We just can't beat Vial and Reflector Mage. Ah, duh. If you're playing Bridgevine, you want to hate on humans. What's better, Blood Moon, Torpor Orb, or Bontu's Last Reckoning?
Blood Moon's usually pretty good. I don't remember what Torpor Orb does.
Torpor Orb turns off like every human ability. Stops all comes into play abilities. Milk Tank, resub, thank you.
Should say 3, but Twitch is weird XD.
Vial on Reflector Mage. Okay. Some Last Reckonings. Then I usually have Graveyard Hate, so
Yeah, they usually just like to do their
Noxious
thing.
Revival blows. They're going to make it so we can't cast cards, not actually like stop us from them into the graveyard. Stromkirk Nobles. Board in 4 Nobles and get him. Turn 1, land, noble, spirit guide, noble, spirit guide, noble, go. How fast does that kill? Attacks for 3 on turn 2. 6 on turn 3.
Okay.
9 on turn 4. That's 18.
That's 18.
Kills on turn 5. It's not even fast enough.
Well, it's only 1.
It's 3. I said land, spirit guide, noble, noble, noble. Keep.
It's not bad.
Yeah, thinking about it.
The thing is, like, I feel like, because what you said is humans is trying to interrupt your hand, so you're going to try to get as much carded, you know, keep them from doing that.
I mean, the real goal is speed, just to get it before they can set up all their House of Cards-y cards, but I need some help here, so. There's no Thalia, please. Ugh.
And some water.
Drink, bud.
Just trying to dig. Oh, that makes me happy, because I haven't seen him try to dig or chew or anything, and you know, he looks much more
Meddling Mage.
lively.
Naming. Ugly Meddling Mage,
Are
too.
you feeling better?
Rich really hates your dress. Goryo's Vengeance.
He's trying to dig. And
I mean, we get one more ritual effect and they're dead. Bang. We're going for it.
go for it. I like going for it. Makes me
Not
happy.
that one, this one.
Ooh. You're right, maybe that's my What's up, bud?
Come on! God damn it. Oh. One of the awkward things about playing Emrakul in a deck like this is you can't discard it with a Griselbrand, because obviously you lose it. I think we're more interested in Through the Breach anyway, because they've obviously already Gore's Vengeance. 3 mana. Yeah, we're 4 mana. We're so close. Alright, let's Cathartic. We'll pitch Emrakul and Griselbrand.
Should I let him go around Burnsie?
Maybe. Blood Moon. Blood Moon's. I mean, we have it next turn. They have planes again. Yeah, we're just cast
Are you
looting.
gonna looting? Yeah.
There's our Vengeance. We can't actually remove Meddling Mage, so we're trying to dump the Moon and the Vengeance. If they have another Meddling Mage here on Through the Breach, we're probably dead.
I mean, hopefully they just have like a freebooter and like, oh, double Through the Breach. I
Yes.
guess I'm dead.
That would be ideal. Sin Collector or Freebooter is fine.
Yes.
I guess I could take Ritual.
White.
And Humans is good against combo decks.
Hmm.
Humans are just great in general, honestly. I mean, if you can go fast enough, then Humans is vulnerable, but our hands were not fast enough. We need that one ritual. We need to spike that one ritual earlier and just couldn't do it. Or Spirit Guide or whatever. We drew our Manamorphose instead. God damn it. We know we had to draw Bontu's Last Reckoning. Hello.
I mean, keep up Through the Breach.
Wait,
You
I'm
have
going to
three.
keep all 3 of them.
Sure.
I'm not going to tap next turn either.
Yes, I know. I mean, I'm almost okay with that though. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'll take it.
Hey, buddy. Where are you going? You awake now? You happy? How you
I'm
feeling?
going to put my Burnsy.
Sure. You want to go see Burnsy?
Want to go see Burnsy?
Look it.
Oh,
I
but
mean, he's a little matted because he's been held and had
Sammy.
water poured over his head.
Burnsy, you be nice to him. I know this is your office, but here, hey, you big fat Burnsy. You're a big fat Burnsy. I'm a big fat Burnsy. You're a big fat Burnsy. I'm a big fat Burnsy. I'm a big fat Burnsy. Here you go. Be nice to him. He's not feeling well.
Aww.
Just make sure
Sammy don't take none of you.
What is he eating? No.
What is he eating? Oh my god, not those.
Not these stupid things. Look at that.
How'd they get in there?
That's still in there.
That couldn't possibly want to make him sick. Alright, we're gonna go back. Opponent played Madness Friday.
Stupid things. I hope it doesn't look out of sick in the first place.
I hope not.
There's another one. Why are these in here?
I don't know. Honestly, give him this. Just put him in a leaf of lettuce. I'm gonna say it's okay for them to cast their Mantis Rider.
Sure, you can just play.
I can just play, since we're not untapping.
Did John put these in here or something?
I know I didn't.
I don't want to eat those stupid things. I don't even want them in here. Come on, Sammy. I'm sorry, bud. I don't trust this cage. I gotta clean this cage out. We got on these like donut things, and I don't know. I just didn't like them.
They're little like cookie.
Yeah, they're durable treats, but like I don't know. I was not very happy with them, and
they're big.
he got sick after that. So
how about you just draw an untapped land?
did you both basics again?
Aw, dang it.
I mean, like, whatever. Drawback on Bontu's Last Reckoning is real.
No,
you know?
for sure.
Alright. That stunk. We got browned.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sammy.
Sammy's upset. He wants to see his brother.
I don't want him eating those things.
You got them, didn't you?
I mean, there's a bunch of crap in there, you know?
Stuff.
Nicole, talk about Disney. And play.
Download the... Did you make any fast passes yet? I don't know if you're staying at... I don't think you actually have to be staying at a hotel. If you have like 30 days before you go, you can download the My Disney Experience app, make a My Disney Experience account. I think you probably would have done that, but it's this thing. It signs you in. Walt Disney World. And then you make fast passes for before you get there. You kind of have to know like what park you're going to go to, and you start by making 3 fast passes for the day. So you start your day with 3 fast passes. Try to make them as early as possible, even if it's not the exact ride you want to go to. Make your fast passes early, and the second when you are on the line for your 3rd fast pass, you go in and you make a fast pass for another ride. If you don't find the ride that you want, like if you really want to go on the Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster and they're showing no fast passes, make a fast pass for any other ride. It doesn't matter what it is, and just keep going back to that reservation and hit modify. And they like reload and keep putting in things. So eventually you'll find the ride that you want to go on and the time you want to go on it. Like it told us at one point there were no fast passes left in Magic Kingdom, and after that I was still able to fast pass the Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin and one other ride while we were at Magic Kingdom, because I kept reloading and modifying and reload and modify. If you just keep reloading and modifying, you'll be able to like get a perfect schedule. Like we went on every ride. I'm telling you, we probably didn't wait more than like 10 or 15 minutes for any ride.
Nicole did very good.
Yeah, so it's great. The My Disney Experience app, it like coordinates all your dining and stuff, but I'm telling you, just keep hitting modify. Even if you think it's like the impossible ride to get on, just keep hitting modify. Make a reservation for anything. Like even if it's like the Winnie the Pooh honey ride or whatever, you know, like make the reservation for that, and then just keep hitting modify, and eventually you'll get to go on the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or Splash Mountain or Space Mountain or wherever you really want to go, because it'll modify. It'll be like, oh, we have this ride open now for this time.
Our son is 7.
Yes.
We went on a rock and roller coaster. He had never been on a roller coaster that goes upside down before. And the whole line, he was like, does this go upside down? Just what's the biggest drop? Does this go upside down? I just want to know if this goes upside down or not. Does it go upside down? We just wouldn't answer him. We go front row. Me and him, John, Nicole's in the seat behind us. We front row it. And we hit the loop. And he's like, do we just go upside down? We get off the roller coaster. First thing he says is, how tall do you have to be to go on the Hulk at Universal?
The Hulk is like insane. The Hulk like launches you up and into a corkscrew immediately, and
yeah,
then
it's
like
dope.
6 million.
The
like
Hulk.
You can see them. The Aerosmith roller coaster you can't see; it's indoors.
Yeah.
So, but yes, the Aerosmith roller coaster is intense, and yeah, Ansky. So make sure your fast passes are as early as possible. You can even try modifying them now. You'll have better luck once the day comes, like when you're there and you try to modify while you're online. And it's like a fun thing to do. And honestly, there were a lot of... I found there was a Disney Play app that John and I played on a couple of the lines. They have... It's just called, like, Play Disney. And it has, like, you know, like, on Soarin', we played, like, a world trivia game and stuff like that. And they had, like, cute little games that were ride-themed for, like, a lot of the longer lines and stuff. But, yeah, we were able to fast pass everything. From, like, Test Track, Soarin'... we fast passed everything, honestly. I'm telling you, we did not wait longer than like 15 minutes for any ride. So it was pretty great.
Okay, Battle Rage, whatever. Hand's pretty bad. Like, this Shadow matchup is just a troll. Like, we played against, like, Shadow twice and Humans once, and these matchups are just, like... I don't think Humans is that bad, given that, like, you can just outspeed them. But Shadow is just, like... 8 Thoughtseize effects, Stubborn Denials, etc., etc.
Chalice is good.
Yeah, I want Chalice.
Yeah, Cathartic's terrible. You're gonna get countered, I guess, right?
Let's try that.
Holy crap, dude.
Oh, you're welcome, Ansky. I hope you guys have a great time.
Cole's Disney.
But yeah, the key is modify, modify, modify. Make it reservation for anything, and you'll see the ride that you want to go on eventually. A lot of kids down south, especially, are back at school now too, so you'll probably see less of a crowd than we did.
These hands have been awful too.
Yeah, these hands, it's not great.
Main board Leyline just make your already inconsistent deck even more inconsistent.
Fine. And the scry.
Put them all into 5.
Palm 5. Yeah, Palm 5.
No Thoughtseize.
No Thoughtseize.
I guess I got Stubborn Denial too. Well, it came to play, so...
Yep.
This gets stubbed 98% of the time. Yeah.
Oh. Is there a world where you wait till next turn to do it so you can pay for Stubborn Denial?
No. I think at that point it's worthless. They can just... I mean, I don't think so. Maybe it gets them to fetch a duel. Because they could have fetched the basic there, but they didn't have the Stubborn Denial.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Griselbrand Swamp. You could do it. Street Wraith, Thought Scour. And 1/1 Shadows. Yeah, do you feel him like chewing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been doing that. Are you gonna...
You know what?
Nothing. You keep the Fury?
Yeah, we gotta go off of Griselbrand.
Huh. Alright, I mean, you're at still an okay life total for now,
Not for long.
right? And you'll be okay, Jim. So you got Sammy in your corner.
I mean,
I play the caverns and flashback looting
yeah,
and pray.
Dad do actual everything.
Come on.
All right, not a great finish there.
No.
We saw. I mean, the problem with these decks has always been that their good hands are insane, but they are wildly inconsistent, and we saw that pretty heavily there. We also saw one of the big downsides of playing Emrakul is that it makes a lot of your discards really awkward, where a lot of times you don't want Emrakul in your hand, but you want to discard it, but you can't because you'll have to shuffle back your Griselbrand, which is super awkward. The rituals, there's just like a lot of tension too to trying to cast a 5-mana spell and trying to play a bunch of looting effects that restrict your resources. It's hard to get enough lands to cast the Through the Breach, and the rituals are so like inconsistent. It's like kind of rough. But yeah, I mean the shadow magic's gonna be really bad almost no matter what. Like very, very difficult. Humans, I think humans is beatable, but playing shadow twice there is really, really hard. The other card, Bolt and Spike, is better. That's fair. It's fair. But I do like that the Emrakul is good against Graveyard 8 with Through the Breach. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think we've really solved the problem of this deck, and that is that it's just too inconsistent. So that's basically all I got. Yes, you can still reanimate Emrakul and die. I mean, it's pretty hard to lose from that point usually, but and often you're using a looting to discard the Emrakul to get it back, so you can flash back the looting the turn after, and you have a lot of time to find gas. But yeah, overall, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan.
Can I try?
Try it.
Don't play 61 cards. I did it.
Yeah, don't do that. I think this card's awful too. Like, our deck is already full of
Did
card.
we ever cast it?
No, because our card is already full of card disadvantage, like looting, and card neutral cards like Cathartic Reunion, and we're pretty heavily interested in mulliganing aggressively, and we have 4 rituals and 4 spirit guides that are just that are just card disadvantage. So having another card disadvantage card is just brutal. This card just stinks. So I would cut this card for sure. Play 60 cards for sure. It is possible the Borgamos version is better. Yeah. I mean, I think the benefits are there's a few less hokey cards, and Emrakul Through the Breach is obviously pretty great. But yeah, I can definitely see it. Yeah, I think even playing Pentad Prism main deck is fine. Maybe Prism is just better than Ritual. You know, you just play Prism on turn 2 and then the Breach on turn 3, or you know, just like a better Ritual. It's a little bit slower, but it's worse for early Blood Moons and stuff. But yeah, so deck is kind of what it usually is, kind of inconsistent. Very powerful. Obviously, we just destroyed our Valakut opponent in like 5 turns.
Yes.
But yeah, I would definitely consider trying Prism out. Open some sideboard space up too. Don't think you need this many rituals. And yeah, sweet. So thank you so much, kingnckbeard, for the donation. I appreciate that very, very much. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow. If you do it for the YouTube video, check out my other stuff on there. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter at JimDavisMTG for information about my streams and my tournaments and stuff like these fake cards and jazz clubs and Sepultura and all sorts of stuff. So check it out. Oh, look, it's Disney World. That was 7 o'clock in the morning.
That's tip number like 8 million. Just get up early. Just get up early and take. Jim, say.
Yeah, it was fine.
And then you go back to the hotel and you take a nap at like 2 or 3 o'clock when the park is packed and it's really 94 degrees. Yeah. Like everybody's everywhere and everybody's in the park. So you just go back to the hotel, take a nap for 2 hours, you go back, you have some dinner. Life is good.
Right. So, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you sub. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time, and enjoy Disney World if you're ever going there, because you can use all Nicole's tips. You should make a video, honestly, about Disney World tips.
I'm sure that's been done like 800,000 times, but it has not
Who
been done by me.
cares? Right, exactly. That's the right attitude. Bye, everyone.